What's up, Eric? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. It's good to see you. I'm still working on this. Okay, I guess. Well, that's better than no. Still working on this same sheath I've been working on forever now. I'm trying to get out here more, get some more stuff done. I like the chat, but I hate how the chat, like when I put it like that, the chat covers it up. Damn, 24 people already. Alright, I guess that means I gotta get started. I need an extra mod with all these trolls. I don't see any trolls. I can mod you then. I should make sure it's really you, but I don't see. Oh, let's go. Let's go to the channel just to make sure. I don't see why someone that's, well, you know, the chances it's not. Anyway, it's you. I think I can make you a mod. Yeah, right there. I do need I don't know. I need to go through my mod list and see who is a mod and add one or two. There was someone I was thinking I needed to mod, and I can't remember who now. I bet the music's up just enough. Not as good as I would like. That's one of the reasons I need to get making more and live streaming more, is because I make almost all my sales from, I mean, they all go through Etsy, but if it's all from people watching the live streams pretty much. What's up, Junior? Anyway, here's where we're at. I sewed the belt loop on last time, and I was about to glue this welt in here. My internet quit working last time and I just stopped, so that's where I'm at now. Nah, you're good. I should try to have at least one mod in here. The only thing I want you to take down is anything racist. That stuff's got to go, and anything else, I'll just decide on who I want to ban. But anything racist has to go. Yeah, see, I can't sell on Facebook Marketplace. They flag every time I try to post something, it gets flagged and like as a weapon or some shit, and they just won't let me post none of my knives on there. I know a lot of the knife guys use Instagram. Never really been on Instagram much. Not getting back to you. So do you get a lot of the, is this still available? Because I know people get a lot of those and they complain about it, and the problem with that is Facebook makes it way too easy to send a message that says, is this still available? Because I've sent the message to people on accident for shit I didn't even want. Alright, and next thing you know, I'm up at 3 in the morning scrolling Marketplace, and then I wake up to, yeah, it is, you want to come get it? And I'm like, what the? I didn't even message nobody. Oh, that would suck. Yeah, usually that's the one thing I like about is Etsy is when I get an order, it's been paid for and all that. I get it ready to go, and then as soon as I ship it, Etsy usually pays me. When I first started, it took them longer, but now I've shipped enough stuff out that they trust me, so they pay me pretty much right away now. I put too much glue on here. Okay. I mean, Etsy is it's basically just the storefront. Like I said, I don't get hardly any sales from Etsy. All my sales come Etsy doesn't find anyone. Their advertising doesn't get me any sales. Although they still do charge me for it sometimes. All my sales come from me YouTubing it. I am starting to get some repeat sales to people who have bought stuff in the past or buying more stuff. So that's pretty cool. But even those came from the YouTube world. Not doing the flea market anymore. I have been looking into and thinking about doing uh, like shows, not necessarily knife shows because I have to travel a lot, but like for instance, the county fair was here not long ago, and I could have actually got a booth for free, but I don't really have enough knives made. I feel like to do something like that yet. I need to kind of make a pile of them. So I didn't do that, but I'm looking into thinking about doing something like that. Again, I want to have a whole pile of them made. You know, at least need a table full, and then some extras to fill in spots on the table if you sell stuff. So I don't know. I've never done anything like that. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but one of my chickens laid an egg, and she wants to tell everyone. Yeah, sudden life changes can do that to you. Well, hopefully this gets more exciting here soon when I get this glued together because everyone's left already. I know these vertical stream worlds kind of weird. People bounce in and out, and Once I'm not doing something boring, I might fill up more. I like doing the leather work. It used to be something I just kind of did to make a sheath, but the more I do it, the more I like doing it. I need to get some more leather. I'll probably be doing kydex here in the next batch. Yeah, tandy leather. There's still a few. I feel like most major cities, like big cities, it's gonna have to be pretty big, have a tandy, but they're definitely not around like they used to be. Today's stream brought to you by Folgers, my usual. This leather came from Tandy. Everything I've ever used came from Tandy, but now I don't live. I used to always live close to one. I don't anymore. So I need to get some more, and I'm not sure. I kind of think I'm not going to be getting it from Tandy, but we'll see. There's like Springfield leather and Weaver, and those are the two I've been looking at. And you can see this is pretty. It's like just barely sticky, but it's dry. I'm sure this is the same way. What's up, buffering? Good to see you. Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna order some online from somewhere. All right, so I've explained this a few times, but I'm gonna punch all my holes here. Um, I always do it when it's still like flat first through 2 layers, because I find if I fold it over and glue it and then try to go 3 layers, my holes start going crooked, and then on the back side here, stitches start getting all wiggly stuff. So I punch through this side first, and that helps me like keep them straighter on this back side. I think I'm explaining that right. Plus, this doesn't quite go through all 3 layers. So I'll get it through 2, and then I'll fold it, and then I'll kind of get it halfway through the third, and then I'll use my this. I'm a little owl. So. I'm really only punching one hole at a time. The first one I did two, and then I put this one in the one that's already punched, and then I punched the next one. Yeah, it's an experience. There's the smell to it, and then my favorite part is I always run into people in the Tandy, customers, with their projects that they want to show off to anyone who's interested. I've seen some crazy stuff that people have made. Really cool stuff. Harley seats that are all carved and stuff like that. Jackets. I don't know, somehow, like every second time I go into one, someone's got something cool that they made that they're showing off. Yeah, it's cool down here too. We're in the 70s today, I think. It's not cold out here, and it's not hot. Just a little over 70 in here. After I work out here for a little bit, I gotta get out and do some stuff in the garden, the greenhouse, and the garden. Maybe with some flower beds. It's a little late in the year, but got one more flower bed I want to get put in this year. Obviously, not, it'll be ready for next year. That's kind of the point. It's like half planted, but it needs the border in. It's got a bunch of grass in it still. It needs. We kind of just put. I didn't put them there. She planted flowers there because we needed somewhere to plant them. So now I got to kind of build the flower bed around it. Yeah. We got electric heat, man. That's something new to me. It's crazy how much it cost us last winter. In Montana, I was on wood heat. Every year I lived there, it got cheaper too. The first year I had to buy it all outright. And then I became friends with the dude. And then the second year I paid like half price. And by the third year I was getting it for free. You had a great garden this year. That's awesome. Not so much for me. Our greenhouse did really good. We got the new greenhouse this year. It did really good. The But the garden, not so much. It kind of got away on us. It rained a whole lot, and the weeds took off faster than everything we planted did, and then kind of drowned it all out. And we eventually got out there and cleaned it out and cleared them all out of the way, but it's recovered a little bit, but not too much. We did way better last year. It ain't over yet either, though. Still trying. It is kind of coming back. There's some bell peppers out there that I need to get today. Our one tomato plant in the greenhouse is huge. It's actually put off a ton of tomatoes. It's a little black cherry tomato plant. And we do have, I don't know, we got 4 or 5 bags of black cherry tomatoes frozen already. Probably a couple more bags on it when I do it again. Lots of cleaning the weeds, yeah. Yeah, and we didn't keep up on it. It didn't go well for us. So you can see that doesn't even get through the second piece really. I'll hammer the crap out of it next time to try to get it into the third piece a little, but we do containers too. I actually got a little haul of cayenne peppers. So we started a whole bunch of plants and had them in the greenhouse, and solo cups and all that. And then didn't get them all planted outside. Same thing. We were procrastinating. But some of them, like the cayennes, grew a pepper to each plant, even in the solo cup out there. So I did get those, and that's a container. That's a solo cup. And we do have a tomato plant or two in a pot out there. I've done a couple tomatoes. I noticed something's eating our tomatoes. I don't know what it is quite yet. Oh, dude, this thing is definitely gonna get me. Gonna try to expand our garden next year too. I think my plan is late winter, early spring. I'm gonna move the chicken coop. I got a little run with the coop in there, and I'm just gonna move it over. It's fenced in. I'm gonna move the fence over. Anyway, I'm gonna turn the chicken area into the new garden next year. I think that's the plan. Hopefully, kind of let them get it all ready, and then continue with the area we have already too. Spam jerky, huh? That's what I did with all the cayenne peppers I got. I dehydrated them and then put them in a little, God, there's a name for it, blend jet or something, a little blender thing, and made some chili powder, I guess. Yeah, use crap for fertilizer. Yep. That's another thing. When I was in Montana, I had the same neighbor I got the wood from for free had horses, and he had a huge pile that had been there for 3-4 years. It was perfect, and Again, it was free, as much as I could take. So I'd go over there and get a trailer load. It was about, probably a 5 minute round trip. He had equipment to load it. So yeah, that was pretty nice. And yeah, the chickens being there should help a lot. One of the main reasons I want to do it is they've gotten rid of all the grass. Because that's the hardest part of getting a new garden spot going. Right on. We only got 8 chickens. We got 7 hens and a rooster. I need to go get some water to wet this down a little so I can start folding it over. It already wants to, but I might need to trim this down a little. We'll see. Alright, y'all, give me like a minute or two. I gotta run inside and get a cup of water. Alright, I'm back. I'm missing something here. Alright, y'all, have a good one. We got some lurkers. If any of the lurkers want to see my knives, the finished knives I have, you can click on the little picture there on the top left, and right on my YouTube page there is the link to the Etsy. Everything that I have finished is on there. Even if you don't want to buy them, you can go there and look. That helps me out. That does get me a little more traffic there. just want to let that soak in there a little. Help me. Almost definitely need to trim down here. Just gonna do it. Yeah, that's the Etsy link. The links don't work in the vertical, but they do work. If someone watches a replay, they will work in there. Yeah, that made a big difference. It folds over. This was sticking out too much. Like a bad booger sometimes. This is actually the knife that this one's for. It's dirty because I got oil all over it to keep it from rusting sitting out here in the humid shop. But I'll clean it up. Still needs sharpened too. Clean it up and sharpen it when I finish this sheath. But I dig it. This is my favorite one. This was my most popular one people bought until recently. Now it's kind of the Tonto one, which I'm out of. I'm gonna have to make some more of those. Oh, right on, Eric. Must have went and shared it out or something. I appreciate it. Listen to the same music thing forever. Still just a little bit wet. I don't know if anyone remembers. I did the one Tonto with the that pipe on my Carta and a camouflage. It's a Kydex camouflage with a basket weave pattern in it. Was the Sheath. It's kind of an interesting one. That one sold. And so did the Tonto I had that was Cerakoted, which is also pretty interesting. And those were both like something I hadn't done before. I need to do more Cerakote too. I haven't done any of that since I moved here. It's you kind of need like a good area set up to do it to get good results. So you don't have dirt and stuff in your finish. I still want to let this tack up a little more. Just kind of, yeah, let's not do that. Try to get it to want to go the right direction. I need to clean up out here. It's a mess out here. I'd have my little doggy out. Well, my big doggy out here with me. I guess that's where it's going. Man, hope this works. Some of these stitches are gonna be, oh yeah, these ones right here are gonna be really close to this belt loop. I might have fucked that up. We'll see. It ain't coming apart now. Once you stick it, you pretty much rip it trying to get it apart. I shouldn't have folded this edge over so much because a lot of this edge needs to get taken off here. So these stitches are going to be really tight into that belt loop. Hopefully, if they hit it, it's trash. That would suck because I'm so close to done. Well, we're about to find out though. See how close it's getting. It may or may not make it. Oh, it's gonna suck if I have to throw this away. If I fucked this up, I think I'm gonna throw it away and make a Kydex sheath for that knife. I'm probably just barely work. Any closer, it was. I mean, it looks even closer on camera, but the holes don't go through the belt loop. We might be able to save this one. Missed one up in here somewhere. Man, trolls they must come out at night. I normally stream at night. I get quite a few trolls. Daytime people just act right, I guess. I might have to turn my fan on here in a minute. It is starting to get a little warm now in here. Just helps if I open them up a little more to get the needle through when I start sewing here in a minute. I have a heck of a time getting these stitches straight. That's why I go through all this trouble to do it. You know, first of all, I punch it halfway through and then I do it a third time. If I don't go through all these steps, I don't get them straight on the backside. And it drives me crazy. Chat has just died. I've run out of stuff to talk about. All right. So this will be the finished side. What's up, Wickershire? Thank you. I needed someone to say something to. This will be the front. And this will be the back. It's nice and straight. There's one just a tiny bit little crooked, but when it's got a thread in it and everything, it's going to look good. Any more than that, and I'd start worrying. But I do appreciate y'all watching. I didn't mean that, but I always use the big needles because they're easier. But I think I got 3 sizes. I don't know, maybe I only got 2. Oh, those 2 are definitely small. This one's, I don't know, we're gonna use one's definitely smaller than that one. We're going to try to use the smaller two. If not, we'll keep those bigger ones out. I have a really hard time threading the smaller ones, but once you get them threaded, they work a lot better. Yeah. I mean, if the hole is off too much, you will see a crooked stitch, but this one's not crooked enough to do that. Okay, so I should be able to do it. Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely see things that no one else will ever see. I mean, I throw stuff away for things that most people will probably never see. I don't know how long you've been here. I almost thought I was going to be throwing this away. And I ain't done yet. It's not too late. All right. See if I can use this thing here. I'm worried it's going to mess up my sheath. I know you guys might not see what I'm doing. Yeah, you're not. Putting this thing in this stitching pony. I don't quite know the best way to use it yet. Damn, the music quit playing. I thought I was, thought my internet was going out. Yeah, I was just talking about I got some gardening I gotta do and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to finish this sheath, or almost finish it. My thread is in my wheel. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I need to make make it tighter. Still learning how to use this dang thing. All right. Plus, I'm terrified to not have enough thread. So it's way too long. Fuck that was. I guess it was something hitting the outside of the building or something. Pine cone. I don't know. Chupacabra. If it feels uncomfortable, it's probably right. Yeah. the stitching pony is pretty awesome. This is my second time using it, and it definitely makes it, it's not only does it make it easier, it's so much faster. So I'm usually holding the piece and 2 needles, and then I'm always setting the needles down and setting the piece down to find the other needle, and then finding the end of the needle, or the needle on the end of the thread, and I never have the right thing in my hand. Now all I gotta do is just keep track of 2 needles. I got 2 hands, so it's, I'm learning. Sorry, I know I keep bumping the camera. Trying to get it close enough so you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, stitching pony it's awesome. I don't know why I went as long without it as I did. Because it wasn't very expensive either. I don't know why it doesn't want to. See if we can follow that one. There we go. If it doesn't want to go through there, don't force it, or you'll end up poking a hole out on the other side. Not where you want it to be. Damn, another one. I don't know why. Oh my God. I gotta stop for a second. I gotta turn a fan on at least. Not the air. It's getting hot in here. I'm more than half done. I'm gonna turn the air on. Plus my back hurts. Bend it over. It's like I've about bored everyone out of their mind. So that's good to know. Certain things people like watching, other things they don't as much. I haven't, and then part of it is that I haven't been live lately.